Don Julio, JHS SuperBolt, fine pairing. Like and subscribe. Did we say
lit as fuck?
Lit as fuck. Dude, that is fucking lit as fuck.
Welcome to the Drunk Pedal Show with Matt and Ira. I'm Matt and this is Ira. Today, Don Julio Añejo Tequila, the JHS Pedals SuperBolt. What is our rationale for this pairing?
High class. I got a pairing within a sub pairing within a. I'm wearing my red glasses with the JHS Tribute Gravity Pick, the red Gravity Pick that comes with this SuperBolt pedal.
All right.
So it's a $5 pick that comes with your pedal. I'm spoiling a little bit of what's in the box, but so the red glasses with the red pick. We're having fun, living moment by moment. You know, the journey is the destination, that kind of thing. And
while we're speaking of unique colors, my newest comparison. I always wanted one of these in the scarab finish. It's kind of the kind of teal, like Egyptian kind of. What's going to be weird is that with the green screen, less green. It just takes the little bit of green out of it, and it just looks blue. It still looks cool. You can still see the pattern. It's still going to look great.
I think like to actually talk about the pairing.
Yes.
I've been looking forward to this show for a while because I'm a tequila fan. You can see it in the past few shows. I was really looking forward to getting into. You said you had some Don Julio, and I got very excited.
I got
that.
it
At college age. It's all about let's get fucked up, you know, and just like
exactly
crash.
Well,
try
and
not
you
to
know,
taste
like
it. Try not to taste it at all.
Like our Cuervo Gold episode. Yeah, it's
not Don Julio.
It's not Don Julio. And
Don
to be
Julio.
fair, in the song, it might have been sarcastic. It's Steely Dan. They might have meant.
Walter was a very.
They might have
sarcastic.
meant the shitty tequila at this party. And fine Colombian could have been sarcastic because it might not have been fine or even Colombian.
You can't put any level of sarcasm past Steely Dan.
Exactly.
Any level is. Yeah.
Okay, you tell me about the pedal. I will pour the tequila.
Beautiful. Is it all right to say that this is probably one of the best rock pedals I've ever heard, hands down?
I can't think of a reason you shouldn't say it.
Says like this is.
I'm not going to argue with you. I don't have a.
This is my personal pedal. This is my personal pedal, and as a lot of these pedals on the show are, but I got like a real like pride of ownership thing going on with the JHS SuperBolt. You know, it's not cheap. It's $200 pedal, which is a lot for a pedal that goes. You know, it's like my category is.
We're going to talk about. You got this thing about pedals that go.
Yeah, it's overdrives. You got a shitload of pedals out there that go and that's how I describe it to my wife. Well, some of them, you know, or some of them make you sound like you're in a big room, or some of them just go you know. So this is a pedal that goes and you know, you don't need to spend a lot for a pedal that goes you know. It's for your overdrives and stuff like that. I want to get into this too, man. Cheers. Don Julio, JHS SuperBolt. Like and subscribe. Yeah, SuperBolt. So SuperBolt is a pedal that goes and you don't have to spend a lot of money for an overdrive, and but it's usually the absolute core of your sound. If you're a drummer, it's your snare drum. It's like I'm a really rootsy kind of rock and blues player at heart. I'm a song-oriented guy, and I just, you know, I love a pedal that rocks out. The idea of the SuperBolt is it is supposed to be the Jimmy Page Supro sound from the old school famous stuff that he did in a box, which it definitely is.
The J Rocket Majestic was supposed to be like more like a Jimmy Page with a Marshall.
Marshall in a box. Yes.
So it's similar but a little. Okay.
Catlin Bread does a pedal called the Royal Albert Hall, the RAH.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Which is based on one Jimmy Page performance.
Yeah.
One performance, like in How the West Was Won. So they made a whole pedal. Who's this guy? They make all this. This is the version 2, which has the foot controllable slot where you can go to foot controllable input, where you can go from your high setting to your low setting.
Okay.
Which I don't have the.
I see on the other side of the pedal, there's a remote gain input jack.
Yeah.
So is that just for like just any, just a switch, right?
JHS
a generic switch.
JHS makes a little red switch that you can see. You can see on any video.
I'm sure the point being, I'm sure it's probably a standard connection.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot more pedals using these now where any sort of standard on-off switch. It also means any sort of switching system you use that has those kind of relays can probably plug in. So if you have a bigger kind of control thingy, you might be able to set one of your switches to control the gain on this pedal. Yeah. Which is a very cool modern feature.
Before we play it, should we figure out what's in the box?
What's in the box?
I'm gonna learn that. And come back to it. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in this JHS box? Now, spoiler alert from way back when. My favorite, this just crushes me, and this is new with the new stuff because they didn't used to have this. JHS is getting into bed with gravity picks.
Oh, right, the gravity picks.
This one actually, if you could see this at all, it actually says gravity and it has the JHS logo on it.
I'll zoom in as much as I can, or hold it here too hold it over the pedal once.
So hopefully you can see the gravity and the JHS. Yeah. That's very cool. So what else do we have in this box? We got a JHS button. I'm gonna hold that in front of the camera there. We got a little JHS button for you button types out there. And then we got the this little thing is the little four little knobby feet that go on the pedal, if you like that. We got the SuperBolt V2, little manual right there, little one page guy like that. 3 knobs, not quite enough to inspire me to read a manual. You know, I kind of get it.
Yeah.
And even if I don't, there's my personalized.
I know how an overdrive pedal works.
Personalized receipt, and then a sticker. I don't know if I dropped the whole thing in water or if like whatever something. You got your JHS sticker, which has the icons of all of the awesome JHS pedals. Now I will bitch a little bit because I don't know. Like, look, JHS, like, what is the shit you put in the bottom of the what is this? No, I mean, I'm not like a negative guy, but this is some bullshit, dude. This is what is this? What did
I mean, packing material is.
I mean,
packing material.
Well,
but...
I got cats,
Ooh.
and so you can imagine how this stuff would be just all over my house, and you're getting me in trouble with my wife, you know. So, or maybe that's whatever, but for the best sounding overdrive I've ever heard, and I did say that, I guess you got to pay a price somewhere, and it's in the
yeah. Playing through a Mr. Blues Jr. III and a Mesa Boogie Mark V 25 with a Recto Mini 1x12. The Blues Jr., if you need I feel like it's the entry-level real amp, right? It's a real tube amp.
All right. Now, simple enough, folks. Does it get any more? Hey, look. Like I said this before a million years ago.
Let's turn it on and then.
All right. Blue LED for the lower setting, red LED for the higher setting. Bang.
Ooh.
All right.
That's good.
So lower setting, lower gain, which makes me think about the OCD with the low peak and the high peak. So simple controls. You got your volume, you got your tone, and you got your drive or your gain. Look, we're all guitar players watching this, right? So here's my clean signal. All right. So now I'm going to make sure I'm going to kind of turn it up. Now that's, as you can see with the, well, I don't know. If you can see with the pedal cam, the tone and the drive are at about 130, and the volume ain't shit. The volume is like at like 9 o'clock. And so now... Fuck me, who doesn't want to sound like that? Fuck me, you know? It's like...
You turned my Fender into a Supro.
Look, I'm a simple guy. Yeah, man. So
nice.
Anybody who knows me for any more than 3 minutes knows that I worship at the altar of AC/DC, you know? So, like... I mean, you're like, look, at this pedal's almost lowest settings, you're almost like, you're right there. And if like, fuck me. Fuck. Now that's the lowest setting. I mean, like, look, okay. If you wanted to do like some light blues, if you played light, this is, but Tube Screamer Blues Driver, like, if you play hard, they dirty up, and if you back off, they clean up. So it's like... So it's like, you play hard, it reacts, but if you play easy, it'll clean up. Never does any problem. Oh yeah. Never does it cause you any pain.
I want to see you laughing. Only want to see you underneath the purple rain.
So you get
we're gonna repeat that on the Quantum episode because I used the Quantum to play that at Jamie's open mic.
Oh, okay, all right.
After Prince died, I was like, for our Prince tribute, I was like, we're all gonna learn Prince songs, right? Everybody's gonna learn Purple Rain. It's like, yeah, everyone's gonna learn Purple Rain. Nobody learned Purple Rain.
Full disclosure,
including Jamie. Nobody learned Purple Rain except for me.
Jamie's the only reason I learned to play that fucking song, because I figured I'd play it with...
It's like my least favorite... It was my... It's grown on me, but like I honestly really... It was my least favorite Prince song for the longest time.
Not me, man.
I learned it because I figured nobody else would learn any other Prince song. So I learned it for the open mic, and I started to appreciate it more.
Does anything. I backed off the drive to 9 o'clock. So my point being is... All right. You can get kind of a boosty kind of, like almost. I just that 1 o'clock, that 1:30 is a real sweet spot, you know. It was a beautiful day. Da 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 da. I was learning.
Oh yeah, Tom Petty's very.
Right. Yeah. Like it's I had the OCD. I'm married to one woman, but it was kind of like when you get the urge to cheat on a pedal.
You don't have to be married to one pedal though.
Right, when
That's
you get
not
the urge to cheat on a pedal. It was like OCD. It was like, yeah, you're good to me, honey, and I think you're beautiful. I really do. I think you're beautiful, but I hear that, you know.
Well,
If I could hit that D chord.
it's like
And this is on the low setting. That's the low setting.
you know,
Like, to me, it's like, who doesn't want to sound like that?
oh man, why don't I remember the words of that?
Who doesn't want to sound like that, man? I was like, huh. That's fucking rock, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That is fucking rock. And
All right, let's. What settings haven't we heard yet?
the other
gain
one.
Switch.
The other one.
The other one. Gotcha.
The other one. But like, I heard a guy on the street while I was waiting for you at Whole Foods. It was like, dude, that's lit as fuck. And immediately, everything in me wanted to get a tattoo, like right here, that says "lit as fuck." And I don't care how dumb it sounded. I was like, and not really because of the guy, but just something about the ring of those
That's
three
how the
words.
kids. That's how the kids say it these days.
That's lit as fuck.
It's lit as fuck.
That's lit as fuck. If we on the Drunk Pedal Show can start lit as fuck, even though it's
Dude,
already going on.
It's all
No,
We
it's
get
lit.
lit as fuck. That's the premise of the show. Is we get lit as fuck,
We get lit as fuck.
and then content happens.
Lit as fuck.
Content happens.
Like and subscribe.
Step 1, get lit as fuck. Step 2, content. Step 3, straight to the top of the tubes.
Step 4, lit as fuck.
Step 4, still lit as fuck.
Okay, wait. This little Neil Sean thing. Right? Stone in Love, right? Any chance I get to play it, I love it.
Now let's hear it with the gain.
With the
Gain up.
all right. Now I'm just like
Keep the settings the same.
These settings are going to be
Yeah.
the same, so I'm not exactly sure that it's going to immediately translate
we'll
to the
see how it
high
sounds,
gain.
and then
but
we'll-
it's like.
And I definitely heard the gain boost.
There's no alcohol in any of this. We're absolutely not drunk. This whole thing is a fake. Yeah, right.
That'd be the worst show ever if we were just like pretending to be drunk. It's way easier just to get drunk.
All right, man. For this one, I hope the folks at home are drinking along with this one, because
It's definitely a better show if you're drunk.
this is some fucking magic if you're fucked up along at home. Now, we didn't do anything to the settings. Check it out. Like, all right. Now, just for the let me see if it will get clean. could a pedal so good come with like packaging material? Did we say
Lit as fuck.
Lit as fuck. Dude, that is fucking lit as fuck. We should explain ourselves to our audience, though.
All right, now this is my comparison, Horace. Now I have installed a Lundgren smooth operator in the bridge and a DiMarzio Area 67 in the neck. They also sound quite nice together.
Keys that.
Oh, I don't know.
Like,
They
so
know that we switch who's plugged into the pedal.
low setting, high
I
setting.
always make that obvious as possible.
Yeah, low setting, high setting.
Whatever, it's just, I don't know.
Let's do low setting.
Start low.
You know what? We probably have a responsibility to our audience to kind of dime it out at some point and see what I think you do, guy. Like on the low setting. On the low setting, this is gonna be the dimed out on the drive and the tone. We're gonna dime that out real quick and see what we get. Low settings, so we're gonna bump it up to the high gain setting. Don Julio was calling my name.
That's good.
JHS SuperBolt. Fine pairing. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.